Shalom Israel. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glories, and honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostle of great millstone and room teach well. Peace, I take to the hopeful elect, the spreading this truth throughout four winds. And brother Yashar, back for more edification of scriptures. All right, real quick. Just a little nugget out there in these times, man, to, you know, to be able to, like, you know, smarten yourself up in these last days. All right, so I'm gonna give you this is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And over here in America, man, all right, it's a lot of laws that be passed, and a lot of you people don't know, all right, what's going on around you. All right. Somebody told me, I guess Houston is leading in HIV or whatever. You know, Houston is one of the top 5 big cities, and it's flooded with African Americans, all right? So I say that to say this, man. The time that we in, all right, people gonna heap up, all right, whatever is good to them in these days. They think the world's gonna end, so you're gonna have a lot of people that's out here gonna be in the house of joy. Strip clubs, all right, whatever it takes to get their mind off the economy and what's going on in life, man. All right, so you want to be smart in these last days, man. All right, you can't be trusting everybody in these last days. All right, I told you it's going to be evils, and more evils. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, these different laws. Let's go here. HIPAA. All right, some of y'all probably heard this, some of y'all haven't. All right, HIPAA, the HIPAA law. All right, I'm gonna tie this in with what's going on in Houston. All right, HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. HIPAA of 1996 is a federal law that established national standards to protect patients' health information. HIPAA's main goals are to what? Make it easier for people to keep health insurance, protect the confidentiality and security of healthcare information. Now keep that in mind. All right, protect the confidentiality and security of healthcare information, right? Help the healthcare industry control administrative costs, right? HIPAA includes 3 rules to protect patient health information. All right, so here are the main 3: the privacy rule, security rule, the breach notification rule. All right, so let's go here. The privacy rule. Remember what I just said: protect the confidentiality and security of healthcare information, right? The privacy rule protects individually identifiable health information in any form or media, including electronic, paper, or oral. It gives patients the right to request and receive copies of their medical and health records and to request corrections. It also limits when health information can be used or shared without a patient's written permission. For example, providers generally can't give a patient's information to their employer or use or share it for marketing or advising purposes. I want to say this, man. Say for instance you get this man or a woman, it don't matter. They walk into the clinic or the hospital and say, hey, yo, I want to get tested. I think something's wrong with me. They can ask what you think was wrong with it. They can be like, well, I think I have AIDS or HIV. All right, they do that test. They supposed to register that person to, if they come back, if they take that test, it comes back positive. All right, they got it, right? So you would think like, oh, you're supposed to notify some people so they won't spread it, right? But with the HIPAA Act, that patient can say, yo, don't register that. All right? The doctor can be like, well, excuse me, I got to register. No, it's the HIPAA Act. They have to protect that individual, man. The only way you'll know that individual has AIDS or HIV if they come out of their own mouth and say it. Once they say it, then they can release the information, man. But if that person don't verbally say it, and then you release that information, you're going to get in trouble because it comes right here. The breach notification rule of the HIPAA Act. See how all this coming together? So you can get a person, man, that contracts a disease, go in there, test positive for that shit, they can walk straight out that motherfucker and tell them don't release that shit. And that hospital have to literally just sit on that information, and they cannot release that information because of this HIPAA Act. All right, read on that. You don't know who's around you. You don't know the person that you're sleeping with. You got to know these things. They don't have to tell you. All right, time after time, people will tell you about these things that the people that work in the hospital, they'll tell you about that. All right, and people know that if you go into the hospital, they don't have to. If you don't want them to give your information out, they don't supposed to give your information out. So if a person has a disease, it's all about them saying that. But what's the chance of somebody basically just telling you like, hey, I got this, I got that? People keeping that shit a secret. And that's what's going on in Houston, man. All right, that's another plagues, pestilence, all right, that the Lord is going to send. All right, especially our people when you go to Deuteronomy 28, the curses. All right, the diseases shall cleave onto you until you just, tore off, completely off the land. All right, so study to show yourself approved, read up on this. HIPAA law. All right, the HIPAA law. Look these things up. I'm quite sure there's people on YouTube that got stories. All right, but if a person contracts HIV or AIDS and they go in and get tested and they come back positive, they can tell the hospital, do not release that information. And they can walk out that goddamn hospital and shit. And once that hospital say something and try to put that shit out, they gonna get in trouble. It's all on that individual to come out on the media or some type of platform and verbally say it. Hey, I contracted this, I contracted that. Then after that, it's free game. But both of us can walk out that goddamn hospital, go on with their life, start sleeping with people, and don't even tell nobody, man. All right, so those are the times that we in. Those are little things, all right, that you need to take in mind, man. All right, so that being said, man, I'll pray to Yahweh Bashem Ashai, Bashem Kwakadash, double honors to the elders and apostle, great millstone, the room, teach well, peace, I taste the whole field that. All right, Kwam Yashala, why a ball. Stay prayed up, man. Watch yourself out there. All right, be circumspect. Be circumspect. All right, Shalom.